In Los Angeles, a discovery inside an abandoned vehicle would uncover a case that investigators describe as deeply disturbing. In September of 2025, authorities made a grim finding inside a towed Tesla sitting in a Hollywood impound yard. Inside the trunk were the decomposing remains of a young girl. She was later identified as 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. According to officials, her body had been dismembered and left undiscovered for days. But this case would quickly take an even more shocking turn. Investigators linked the vehicle to a 21-year-old man, a rising music artist known as D4vd, whose real name is David Burke. He would soon be arrested and charged with first-degree murder. Authorities say Celeste was last seen alive on April 23, 2025, after arriving at Burke's home in the Hollywood Hills. After that, she was never heard from again. Months later, on September 8th, her remains were discovered in the trunk of Burke's abandoned vehicle. The car had been towed just days earlier, after being left on a Hollywood street. Investigators believe she may have been dead for weeks before she was found. Her body was discovered just one day after her 15th birthday. According to the medical examiner's report, Celeste died from multiple penetrating injuries. She suffered wounds to her torso, including damage to vital organs. The report also noted evidence of severe trauma and signs that her body had undergone significant decomposition. Toxicology results showed the presence of substances in her system, though investigators have not confirmed how they factor into the case. Her death was officially ruled a homicide. Prosecutors allege that Burke committed a series of crimes, including acts involving a minor and the unlawful mutilation of human remains. They also claim the motive may have been tied to protecting his public image and career. Burke has pleaded not guilty through his attorneys, who maintain that he is not responsible for Celeste's death. He is currently being held without bail as the case moves forward. In a separate resurfaced interview clip, Burke also spoke about what he described as an evil ultra ego.
The story of the manga went like I was a detective and there was an evil version of myself that would kind of come out at random moments, kind of like Fight Club with Tyler Durden. And he would commit the crimes that I would have to solve as the detective. So like when I was as the detective, I'd be like solving murders that I'm committing myself.
Authorities have not confirmed any psychological link between those statements and the case. For Celeste's family, the details have been devastating. In a statement, they described her as a strong and vibrant young girl who loved to sing and dance. Now, they are left grieving a loss that words cannot fully describe. All we want is justice for Celeste, they said. As the investigation continues, many questions remain unanswered. What truly happened inside that home in the final moments before Celeste disappeared? And how did it go unnoticed for so long? For now, a family waits for justice, and a case continues to unfold, one detail at a time.